So I'm going to do a video enhancement here and take a closer look and see what we are looking at. Now, I do see this figure walking slowly. Now, as I do an enhancement, the figure is standing out more and it does have a human-like shape.
Ang sabi ni Ama, totoo yung mga nangyayari sa Miami. Babala na yan.
Magkakatugma, no?
Oo, magkakatugma sila. Tapos meron din nagsabi si Marcris yata yung tungkol sa war. May mensahe din si Ama na itong taon na to, may malaking giyerang magaganap.
Naku, huwag naman sana, Diyos mo yun.
Yun na nga, sana nga. Baka yun na rin yung senyalos ng mga ET. Kasi yung mga ET, nandito yan para tumulong sa atin.
Even though they are extraterrestrials, they are also living within our planet, within our galaxy system. We don't see them, pero multiple layers kasi yan. They are also getting affected by the things that we are.
So you see that the shadow is going across the street and then it starts to change shapes and it's just appearing like it's just morphing into something different, and then all of a sudden it's gone.
Do you see that? Do you see that? You see how that's walking?
Now, I do see this figure walking slowly. Now, as I do an enhancement, the figure is standing out more and it does have a human-like shape.
For any threatening type of reason is actually to support the evolution of humanity, as we are currently going through a huge shift in consciousness.
It is true that these beings now are just changing frequency for humans to be aware and like connecting their antennas to us so that we can be assisted in the ongoing evolution of planet Earth mentioned by Priscilla, as well as it's very urgent now to preserve nature.
Priscilla, do we expect more arrivals in the future? More arrivals?
Yes, as things what I sense is that as things begin to shift and heat up, there will be more, because we will need that energy, that vibration to lift, and for those who are ready.
Let's help each other ascend our consciousness.
Okay.
And in order for us to ascend our consciousness, pupunta tayo doon sa sinabi ni Ma'am Jo na unconditional love. No? Because meaning of unconditional love, it is the highest form of acceptance without judgment. Acceptance without judgment.
So this incident in Miami is not just to be taken for granted. We don't care about the video, the whether it's genuine or what, but we have to care for what is the message for us.
Nahong alas 10:02 ng gabi. Miami Mall Alien Invasion. Ito ba'y totoo? Ano ba itong mga video na kumala sa social media?
So you see that the shadow is going across the street and then it starts to change shapes and it's just appearing like it's just morphing into something different, and then all of a sudden it's gone.
Do you see that? Do you see that? You see how that's walking?
Now, I do see this figure walking slowly. Now, as I do an enhancement, the figure is standing out more and it does have a human-like shape. It's very narrow compared to a human's body, the head, the shoulders. But let me do another enhancement here and just get a better look and see exactly what we are looking at.
You can offer prayers. Wala namang mawawala nila.
Flowers. They also burn incense.
Diplomat Hotel?
Na North Cemetery.
Certainly opened a portal to another dimension.
It it's very narrow compared to a human's body, the head, the shoulders. But let me do another enhancement here and just get a better look and see exactly what we are looking at.
You can offer prayers. Wala namang mawawala nila.
Flowers. They also burn incense.
Diplomat Hotel?
Na North Cemetery.
Certainly opened a portal to another dimension.
Alien invasion. Ito ba'y may katotohanan? Yan po ating pag-uusapan mga kaibigan sa Gabi ng Misteryo. Ito po si Ray Sibayan, ang inyong host sa Gabi ng Misteryo tuwing Sabado sa DCRH 10 to 11 p.m. Ating pag-usapan ang tungkol sa sinasabing paglanding ng mga alien beings sa isang mall dyan sa Miami, Florida sa USA. May mga testimonya, may mga video footages na kumalas sa social media. Ito ba'y may katotohanan? Tulad na lamang ng sinasabing nagbukas sa portal sa loob mismo ng Miami Mall. Ito ba'y totoo o ito'y gawa-gawa lamang?
There was a portal that was shown in the mall, but after doing some closer looks at it, the subjects in that video footage from the mall, they did not look like they were in this time, and a lot of them were wearing face masks.
Isa pang video na kung saan meron daw naglalakad na matangkad na nilalang. Ito ba'y may katotohanan? Ang problema lamang dito'y blurred yung video, malabo.
Many believe to have seen aliens, and right here people believe to be one of the aliens walking at the mall.
Do you see that? Do you see that? You see how that's walking? Now, I just zoomed in on the camera so y'all see that. Walking. Walking. And I'm finna show you his hand. Exclusive footage. I'm finna show you his hand. Okay, see, that's where he's right there. Look, boom. You see his hand now, right? Look at that. Look how long his arms are.
I look back, no cap, yo. No cap. I look back, it looked like a big ass shadow, but it was solid at the same time, like a few shadows, but they were solid at the same time. And it almost looked like they was coming our direction, like they was chasing us, but they was disappearing and reappearing closer. So I'm like, yo, what? So we start really moving.
And I could see, it looked like these big, tall, maybe 10, 12 foot tall. The best I can say is they looked like they were shadows, but yet, they wouldn't. They were solid. You could tell they were solid. And they were tall. Kind of make you think of the average alien that you would see on TV, the big, tall.
Did it look like an alien? Like the shadow of an alien?
It looked humanoid, but not humanoid.
Somebody put a foot out like that. And then somebody put a hand out like that. And then all you see was this. All you see was like this. An image like that. That's all I seen. This was all glowing, so it was bright. This was the dark thing that I thought I seen come out.
It was just like something out of a freaking nightmare, and it was real. I mean, like these big, tall, like shadowy things, and I looked over at you and I was like, you were gone. It was like there were so many people from that mall just running and screaming.
Ito ba'y may katotohanan? Yung mga testimonya ng sinasabing mga taong nakakita ng mula 8 hanggang 10 talampakang mga alien beings. Yung kaguluhan sa naturang lugar.
Alam nyo ba yung kumakalat ngayon na video tungkol sa alien invasion sa Miami, Florida, USA? Hindi ako sure kung saan yung lugar, pero eksakto, yun yung nakalagay sa video, sa title. Salamat sa nag-share. Ang masasabi ko lang po dito, kung ako'y naniniwala, ang sagot ko po ay hindi. Kasi sa ngayon, marami ng technologies na paraan para i-manipulate yung video para ito ay maging legit, kunwari. Pero hindi ako naniniwala ito ay isang original o legit o totoo. Kasi marami naman pwedeng gimmick ang isang negosyo para ito ay maging sikat o maging kilala para dumugi ng mga customer. Tingin ko ito ay isang gimmick ng isang business establishment para dumugin yung kanilang product na binebenta o ino-offer sa mga tao para maging sikat. Kasi nung araw, may mga na-encounter na rin ako, hindi ko lang masabi kung ilan, pero ang isang alien ay hindi yan magpapakita sa maraming tao. Either ikaw lang or meron kang kasama, mga ilang kayo. Pero hindi yan posible. So, ibig sabihin, imposible yan na maging legit. Kasi ako, kung nakita ko yung alien dati, mga split seconds lang. Sabihin mo, mga 5 seconds, 5 to 10 seconds. Pero hindi nun ganun katagal yun.
Hello po mga ka-Misteryo, ako po si Arvin Capasilio, isang paranormal researcher ng Quezon City. Ang reaction ko po about sa video ng alleged alien invasion in Miami Mall is fake. Bakit ko po nasabing fake? Unang-una, hindi po lahat ng tao makikita sila physically. Pero para sa akin, only clairvoyant people o yung mga taong gifted ng third eye ang makakakita sa kanila. Again, clairvoyant people and not clairvoyant camera. Kahanay kasi ng mga aliens ang sinasabing lang mga duwende, engkanto, diwata, tikbalang, kapre, etc. Pero aliens are on a higher level. And secondly, aliens are equipped with advanced technological know-how. They're not only knowledgeable in stealth technology but also in cloaking technology. Yung katulad po ng mga napapanood nyo sa pelikula na kapag marami ng taong makakita, bigla na lang po silang mawawala. Kung alien invasion po ang pag-uusapan, matagal na po natin silang kasama dito sa mundo. Noon pa. But did they invade us? No. They are watching us and guiding us to make sure that our planet will stay safe and secure. Kaya kung may nababalitaan po kayong mga aliens na palakad-lakad or UFO na lumilipad sa himpapawid, para sa akin, hayaan nyo lang sila. Sana, matagal na po silang gumawa sa atin ng hindi maganda, di ba?
Ang Miami Mall invasion na nangyari bandang Disyembre at Enero ay isang lehitimong pangyayari. Katulad din nung Las Vegas, Nevada ET apparition na nangyari noong bandang Hulyo ng taong 2023. Ito ay sa kadahilan ng ang mga ET ay pwedeng maging interdimensional, multidimensional, nasa ika-4 na density, fifth density of existence, at pataas. Tayong mga tao ay nabibilang sa third density of existence, ibig sabihin ay physical. Ang mga ET ay nag-range ng pwedeng maging fourth dimensional, pataas, at ang nangyaring pagbubukas ng mga portal ay sa kadahilan ng isinusubukan nilang meron silang misyon na ginagampanan doon sa mga lugar na yon.
Isa pang video na kumalat sa social media, sa YouTube, maging sa Facebook, sa TikTok, at iba pa, yung sinasabing nagkaroon daw po ng UFO sighting sa labas mismo o sa ibabaw mismo ng Miami bago nangyari yung sinasabing pagbubukas ng portal at paglanding ng alien being sa loob mismo ng Miami Mall.
You need to get the boy!
Ano ang maaaring implikasyon nito sa ating buhay? Ano ang mensahe nito sa tao? Ito ba'y magsisilbing nakatakot sa tao.
Namaste, magandang buhay po sa inyo lahat. Si KJ nga po pala ito ng Spiritual Guide Philippines. So, doon, magbibigay tayo ng konting insight about sa Miami aliens, no? Hot topic po ito sa buong mundo, sa social media, no? Ayun, may nakita nga raw sila na malaki, no? 12 foot, grabe. And then shadows, no? Nakita nila at maraming naniniwala na ito'y isang alien, no? At for me, we need to raise our vibration. No, taasan pa natin itong vibration natin, itong frequency natin, taasan pa natin para mas makita natin kung ano yung nangyayari. And then for me, itong alien na nangyari na ito, no, for me, isang mind control ito na nangyayari para yung belief natin is matuon doon para mas makagalaw sila sa the other side, no? Ngayon, and then tandaan natin Pluto in Aquarius na ngayon, no? Kumbaga patikim pa lang yan, marami pang mangyayari.
Hi everyone, my name is Misteryo. I am a Pleiadian starseed and a 5D ascension guide. Alien din po ako katulad nyo. According to Webster's dictionary, alien means belonging or relating to another person, place, or things. Something that is strange, something that is foreign. And this word also applies to other living beings outside our planet, and we call this extraterrestrial. Actually, we are all aliens from each other. And this is what causes so many wars and division from each other because we hardly understand each other.
Magandang araw mga kamisteryo. Ito nga pala ako ulit, si Marie Chris. Samahan niyo po ako mamayang gabi sa programang Gabi ng Misteryo kasama si Sir Ray Sibayan. Pag-usapan natin kung ano yung mga detalye tungkol sa naganap na aliens daw na sumulpot sa may Miami, sa may Bayview Mall. Pag-usapan natin kung ano ang mga maaaring mensahe na dulot ng pangyayaring ito at saka kung ano mga pwede natin gawin para sa mga darating pang araw sa hinaharap. Magkita-kita po tayo sa DZRH Online mamayang gabi, simula alas 10 hanggang alas 11. Bye-bye!
Yan po ating pag-uusapan ngayong gabing ito mga kaibigan sa Gabi ng Misteryo. 10 to 11 p.m. sa DZRH. Walang absent. See you! Talagayang kababalaghan, pananaliksik sa kapangyarihan ng isipan, pagpapakita ng mga nilalang, inyong matutunghayan sa Gabi ng Misteryo. Kasama si Ray Sibayan tuwing Sabado, alas 10 ng gabi sa DZRH Radio, DZRH TV at DZRH Online. Gabi ng Misteryo.
Magandang gabi po. Good morning US, Miami, Florida, USA. At magandang hapon sa Russia. Yun. Magandang gabi sa Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. Magandang araw worldwide. Welcome again sa pang-edisyon ng programang Gabi na Misteryo. Ngayon pong gabing ito ng Sabado. Ngayon nga po ay January 27, 2024. Hoy, kumusta na ho kayo? Very exciting po ang ating pag-usapan. Ngayon po kami ito mga kababayan. And we will be discussing about an alleged alien invasion or alien sightings dyan sa Miami Mall sa Florida, USA. Yun. Kung tayo papalari, meron tayong mga kapanayam na isang Amerikana. Yun. Na kaibigan ni Ma'am Jo Bilasano. Ano, Atin munang batiin ng magandang gabi, magandang hapon dyan sa Russia. Si Dr. Jo Bilasano, ang ating Reiki Master. Dr. Jo, magandang gabi po sa inyo. Welcome sa ating program again. Ma'am Jo, magandang gabi po sa inyo. Welcome again sa ating program Gabi ng Misteryo.
Pilipinas! Sir Ray at lahat ng mga kamisteryo, narito nakikita ko si Chris at iba pang mga consultants ninyo. Magandang gabi po sa Pilipinas at sa lahat ng kamisteryo ninyo sa buong mundo. Sa amin po ay malamig na hapon dahil -8 po ngayon ang temperatura at mayroon po kaming snow.
Hindi kami maiinggit sa inyo, Ma'am Jo, kasi dito ay malamig-lamig din ang simoy ng hangin.
Oo nga daw.
Oo, sa Baguio City pumalo ng ng 9 degrees. Ha?
Wow.
Baguio City 'yan, ha? Tapos sa Metro Manila nasa 24 to 25 degrees Celsius. Ayan, talaga naman.
Ayan, maganda ang tulog nyo dyan. Sir, pagka ganyan ang temperatura natin.
Oo. And of course, mga kaibigan, nasa ating pong himpilan ngayon isa nating matagal na rin po nating di nakapanayam sa ating programa. And naging interested siya dun sa ating topic tonight tungkol sa mga extraterrestrial, mga alien beings, mga highly evolved beings. Si Brother Ron Bustamante. Brother Ron, magandang gabi sa iyo. Welcome sa ating program, Gabi na Misteryo. Yes, yan.
Magandang gabi sa inyo lahat.
How are you, Brother Ron?
Mabuti naman. Binabati ko rin yung mga nakikinig sa Bulacan. Sila Ate Baby.
Mga nakatutok sa Facebook Live, sa YouTube channel ng DCRH. Ayan, Ate Baby, magandang gabi po sa inyo. Kumusta na ho kayo? Anytime ho, Ate Baby, pag meron kayong gustong iparating na mensahe sa ating mga kababayan, welcome na welcome po kayo sa ating program. And of course, tonight ay atin din pong welcome sa ating program. Isa po sa mga nakatutok din po sa Misteryo ho dyan sa Miami Mall sa Florida, USA. Si Miss Marie Chris. Miss Marie Chris, magandang gabi sa iyo. Kumusta ka na?
Hello, magandang gabi sa lahat. Excited ako sa topic natin. So,
yun, meron ka raw, mayroon yatang ibabahaging mensahe si Miss Marie Chris tonight. Na very important.
Yes, very special.
Yes, na malaman ng ating mga kababayan ng buong humanity. Ayan. Si Miss Raim ba nandyan na? Miss Raim, okay ka lang ba? Wala pa, hindi pa na-connect. Alright, mamaya antabayan din natin Dr. Joe yung ating isa pang panauhin, no? Ma'am Jo, magandang gabi ulit po sa inyo. Kumusta na po kayo? Ano ho ba ang inyong basa dito? Nakikita ho nyo dito sa nangyari po sa Miami Mall sa USA?
Ayon po sa ating healer na taga Miami ay madalas po sila na meron pong mga nakikita, nakakausap at ito nga pong si Priscilla Wheeler, isa itong clairvoyant, uncontacted po ito ng mga aliens, ay madalas po siya nakakatanggap ng mensahe at bago po ito nangyari na sighting na to, ay mayroon sa kanyang nakausap niya sa panaginip. Although sa kanyang version ay para siyang nanaginip pero nagsalita sa kanya na naririto kami at ang aming pakay ay tulungan kayo na nasa planet Earth, ayusin ang inyong pamumuhay. Be in harmony with nature. Yun daw ang message sa kanya na ipadala ko rin po sa inyo. Kaya ito po ay 100% na meron pong sighting at saka presence para po sa kabutihan ng humanity.
Ayun. So hindi po para manakot o kaya maghasik ng lagim, Ma'am Jo?
Never po ang batas ng enerhiya kasi lahat po tayo enerhiya na maninira. Kasi pag sinira tayo, sira rin po ay kasama na masisira. Lahat po tayo vibrations.
Talaga.
Kaya nire-respeto po natin yung kanilang mga sightings, yung mga presence nila. At ako po mismo, di ba, noong October 23, nung last year, sinabi ko sa inyo na yung buong team ng aking mga estudyante, mga shamans from the north of Russia na dinala ko dyan sa ating Hidden Valley Springs, ay binigyan po kami ng liwanag. Yan, pinapakita nyo yan sa video nyo kung paano kami, parang flashlight, inisa-isa kami na binigyan ng biyaya na liwanag ng aliens doon sa Hidden Valley Springs. Kaya makatotohanan po yan, kanilang interaction sa atin.
So, yun po, so very important ang mensahe. Pero bakit to ganun? Parang nasindak ho eh. Nun sa mga, nasa mall ho, biglang may lumitaw daw na portal, tapos natural ikaw ba naman nagmo-mall ka biglang may lumitaw na portal tapos may lumabas na creatures. Ito Dr. Joe, Ma'am Joe, Marie Chris and Brother Ron, mamaya papasok din sa atin sa ating talakayan si Miss Raim. Papakita muna natin sa inyo yung testimony ng mga witness ng mga nakakita dun sa allegedly mga alien beings sa loob mismo ng Miami Mall. Go ahead, RH TV.
10 feet tall aliens invading Miami.
Are those aliens walking in front of Bayside Marketplace? 8 to 10 feet tall, shadowy aliens.
Florida ranks second for UFO sightings.
Miami police clearing the area. Everybody running out of the mall in panic and people running in the streets terrified.
As everybody's running towards the center of the mall, I went to try to take out my phone. But as soon as I got to my phone, I looked up and I see this 10 feet creature just like moving side to side. The images was like cutting in and out. It wasn't clear. He was fading in and out of like reality, I guess. And then 3 other ones appeared and they was fading in and out of reality too. It's like they wanted to be here, but it's like we had the power to see them, but we couldn't see them all the way. Like we needed to have, I don't know, or they needed to come all the way out. I don't know. But it was a little shaky. The cops came. It was like 1 million cops out there. It was nasty. And then they asked everybody for their phones.
Next thing you know, real like gunshots start going off. So you know what I'm saying? Like we trying to follow the crowd, get out of there. I look back, no cap, yo. No cap. I look back, it looked like a big ass shadow, but it was solid at the same time, like a few shadows, but they were solid at the same time. And it almost looked like they was coming our direction, like they was chasing us, but they was disappearing and reappearing closer. So I'm like, yo, what? So we start really moving. Next thing you know, we start hearing more gunshots, like these dudes start firing at this shit. Get outside, mad police, all that. You know what I'm saying? The police is like trying to get all the people that ran out the mall. Mm-hmm.
And I could see, it looked like these big, tall, maybe 10, 12 foot tall. The best I can say is they looked like they were shadows, but yet, they wouldn't. They were solid. You could tell they were solid. And they were tall. Kind of make you think of the average alien that you would see on TV, the big, tall.
Did it look like an alien? Like the shadow of an alien?
It looked humanoid, but not humanoid. And
yeah, because no human that we know of is 10 or 12 feet tall. So I mean,
people were still running by me, scared. People were falling down and running. And I'm sitting there thinking, what the hell is it? I'm still thinking we walked into a movie.
Like somebody put a foot out like that. And then somebody put a hand out like that. And then all you see was this. All you see was like this. An image like that. That's all I seen. This was all glowing, so it was bright. This was the dark thing that I thought I seen come out. It looked like that. That's what came out. I was right here looking. It was me and 4 other dudes.
What's going on? So we immediately ran out with our nephew, and we picked him up and we ran out and we followed the crowd. And then about like a few seconds later, as soon as we started running, my nephew, he's autistic, so he was pointing behind us and he was saying blanky, which he'll usually say whenever he feels unsafe or scared. And he was pointing behind us. So me and my brother, we look behind us and then we see these 3 9, 10 foot tall creatures. I'm not gonna say aliens. Everyone keeps saying it's aliens. I'm not saying aliens because I don't know what it was. None of us really knew. Everyone, all of us stopped in our track. We, a whole bunch of people were pointing at it. There were other people running. There was a crowd. As soon as it made itself more apparent, it looked like it was glitching. Not like a computer pixelation, but like a wavy glitch.
It was just like something out of a freaking nightmare, and it was real. Like these big, tall, shadowy things, and I looked over at you and I was like, you were gone. It was like there were so many people from that mall just running and screaming, and it was, it was scary. It almost kind of reminded me of, like 9/11 and all that shit when the towers fell and all that. That was kind of scary, but is all the smoke. Remember when the towers fell and all the smoke came, and it was just like all this smoke, but it was the shadows of this image, and they were coming at you, and I don't know, man. It was like a freaking nightmare.
As we running, we look back and we noticed some weird shapes taller than me. I'm 6'2", shadowy, dark, solid shapes. Not human. I promise you, these is not. And shit, we just booked it for that, man. I can't explain what that was. I can't say that was aliens, but I can say that was not human. It was not human.
That? Do you see that? You see how that's walking? Now, I just zoomed in on the camera so y'all see that. Walking. Walking. And I'm finna show you his hand. Exclusive footage. I'm finna show you his hand. It's about to, okay, see, that's where he's right there. Look, boom. You see his hand now, right? Look at that. Look how long his arms are.
First, our response to that big incident in Bayside Marketplace. What happened was there was about 50 or more juveniles that were shooting fireworks at people. There was also some looting going on. So officers that were on that scene were having a little bit of trouble containing it. So they called what is called a citywide 3, which every officer in the city responded. That's why you saw so much police presence for that call to contain that crowd. Now, there is now video going viral of 8 to 10 foot aliens walking around Bayside. It's actually just a person walking with a shadow. So I can confirm to you all here today right now that there are no aliens in Miami, in Bayside Marketplace.
You need to get the boys!
Mamaya ay yun naman isa pang set ng video kung saan ay may mga ginawang analysis dun sa mga video na naikalat sa mga social media. Kung ito nga bang mga video nito ay hindi fabricated, hindi fake, ano, alam mo naman tayo ayaw natin mga pinepeke, pinapakita sa social media, lalo na po sa media, sa mainstream media, no? Alright, ating balikan siguro. Kunan na natin kagad ng reaksyon si Miss Raim. Miss Raim, magandang gabi sa iyo and welcome sa ating program Gabi ng Misteryo, Miss Raim.
Hello sir, good evening. Naririnig niyo po ba ako?
Yes, loud and clear, Miss Raim.
Opo, good evening po sa lahat ng nanonood, sa ating kasama, Ma'am Marcy and si Ma'am
Jo.
Get the name.
Si Ma'am Jo.
Thank you for having me here again, Sir Ray, and sa mga nanonood po, lalong-lalo na dito sa mga townmates ko sa Claverio, Masbate.
Wow, nasa Masbate ka. So, anong take mo dito sa allegedly alien sightings or invasion sa Bayside Mall sa Miami, Florida? Mukhang maganda yata magpunta dyan, ha? Miss Ray.
Actually, sir, our civilization has gone through many important changes, from the discovery of fire, the development of different languages, the religion, the industrial revolution, and ngayon nga po yung technology. No, and this time we are moving into the age of mind and spirit.
Yes.
So kaya marami tayong nakikitang mga ganito kasi actually they are real, no? Extraterrestrials, other beings are real. It was because of the human ego, ang lakas ng ego natin na parang iniisip natin na tayo lang yung nilalang sa galaxy natin. Marami pang iba. And because this is because in the past we have been controlled by dark entities. No, these are ET who have may mga dark kumbaga meron silang dark intention dito sa mundo. No, kaya dito din sa itong movie sir na pinapakita nyo.
Yes.
Skeptic ako dito. Kasi siyempre kayang i-alter, kayang i-fake, kayang baguhin yung mga nangyayari, yung mga nakikita sa video. But what I can tell to our viewers and to our listeners here is that extraterrestrial beings are real. And just like humans, we are divided by two. Because we are in a polarity, we are in duality. Merong dark and merong light. In the past, we existed in a dark age. No, when we say dark age, this is the age of lack of information. No, that's why there is slavery. No, and the slavery exists because of fear and ignorance. So kung itong mga pinapakita sa atin ngayon dito sa social media, sa YouTube, nagdadala sa atin ng takot, no, we have to go inside us.
Yes.
We have to check inside us and figure it out kung ano ba yung mga agenda nila.
Tama.
Kasi ngayon lang po, kung nag-start ng 2012, ngayon lang po natin nakikita yung mga light being, yung mga tinatawag natin na light, yung mga light, yung may mga magandang may mga magandang intensyon dito sa mundo. So itong matagal ng mga itis na andito sa mundo, na sila yung mga humawak ng wealth, power, and fame dito sa mundo natin, takot sila sa light. No, because darkness is no much when it is challenged by the light. So kaya gumagawa sila ng mga kung ano-anong mga bagay just to lure people into understanding that, hey, andito na kami. No? We are going to bring this planet into the, kumbaga, kasama na ng ibang mga planet na nakapag-ascend na ng consciousness. Because if we are living in fear and we are living in the lack of information, we will live in a lower dimension. We will continuously live in fear. We will continuously live in division.
All right.
And kaya yun, sir, yung nangyayari dito sa atin. Yan po yung take ko dyan sa video. It's up to us.
Kaya kailangan ingat-ingat tayo. Baka bigla mabilog yung ulo natin ng mga dark forces na yun, ano, ha? Anyway, Dr. Chow, balikan kita uli, ano, ha? Nakita po ninyo yung mga testimonies dun sa nangyari sa Bayside Mall sa Miami, Florida, sa USA. Ano ba to? Kasi nga, ako iniisip ko nga, kung mga good beings yung mga yan, dapat hindi naghahasik ng sindak o kaguluhan. Pero yung nangyari dun sa loob ng mall, nagulanta yung mga tao, nabulabog. Pati yung mga buong pwersa yata ng Miami Police, nagpunta dun sa mall. Ma'am Jo.
Hello, Ray. Yes. So maybe we can really ask the personal account from our guest here now. We have a healer from Miami, Florida.
Yes. Let's
Priscilla Wheeler. He is now a Filipino healer as well because he learned from psychic surgery and spiritual healing, Lemurian healing.
Yes.
And she can attest to us the presence of these beings in their area because he is a contactee.
Yes.
He is always receiving messages, regardless of what was in the video. Let us set aside first the script in the video because we are not yet we are not yet convinced of what was shown in the video, but from a personal account from a person who was in that area during the manifestation. Hi, Priscilla.
Hello, Ma'am Priscilla.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
How are you, Miss Priscilla? Welcome to our program, Gabi na Misteryo, here in Manila, Philippines. So what was that? Do you have any message? You just received any message from alien beings before this incident in Miami Mall in Florida?
Yes, the message I received was that it wasn't here for any threatening type of reason. It's actually to support the evolution of humanity as we are currently going through a huge shift in consciousness. So that was the message, that it wasn't here to harm.
That was given to you before this New Year's Day, right?
It was given around exactly the same time.
Oh, the same time.
New Year's Day.
So
yeah, around the same time.
So that means it's true that they arrive during the time.
So the timing is exactly, it matches exactly to what the video.
So where did they come from, Miss Priscilla? From other dimensions, from other planets, or any star system?
I'm not quite sure exactly what star system, or because I'm just the timing is very different compared to earthly time, so it's very difficult to put an exact I guess, clarification, understanding of that. But I can tell you that my interaction was very clear that they are not here to harm. They are here to support the evolution of humanity, as we are currently going through a huge shift in consciousness. And that shift in consciousness is to raise us to a level of a higher understanding of unconditional love.
So they arrive using a portal, Miss Priscilla. They activated the portal to arrive in Manila, in Bayside Mall in Miami, right?
From what I can see in the video, it looks like that there was some sort of portal that was opened. And just to give an idea, that area of Miami is a very tourist area where it's very highly populated. And so to have that kind of violence going on during New Year's isn't the usual at that time. So also the understanding is to also highlight that moment where there was a lot of violence going on between a lot of kids and gunshots going off. And they were also there at that time to not only distract, but to bring the awareness that we're not alone and to raise that vibration of love, because it's definitely needed at this time.
All right. Yes. Did you receive any message, Miss Priscilla, if that happened only in Miami, any other place on this planet? Let's say here in the Philippines, or was that only at one place?
Honestly, I do not know if it was any other place. I can say that, similar to what was already shared, that there are both light and dark beings. Some, and these beings were here to share the light.
All right, okay. Very interesting. Thank you so much, Miss Priscilla. Very
You are
interesting.
so very welcome.
Very interesting, Ma'am Jo. So, meron pala talagang dumating dyan sa Miami Mall. So, ano masasabi niyo rito, Dr. Jo?
Yes, so to support the message that Priscilla received, it is true that these beings now are just changing frequency for humans to be aware and like connecting their antennas to us so that we can be assisted in the ongoing evolution of planet Earth mentioned by Priscilla, as well as it's very urgent now to preserve nature, because these beings are really they don't feel good about what we are doing with nature. Example, this testing of nuclear in water element, and I also received message from them that water element will enhance its discipline if we really don't listen to their message. That's an additional like support to what we are receiving. So this incident in Miami is not just to be taken for granted. We don't care about the video, the whether it's genuine or what, but we have to care for what is the message for us.
And speaking of message, mga kaibigan, I think it's about time na i-share din ni Miss Marie Chris yung message na kanyang na-receive about this itong incident na to sa Miami Mall sa Florida. Miss Marie Chris, do you have any message na pwedeng i-share sa buong mundo, sa buong humanity about this?
Yes. Actually, yung nakuha kong message was nag-umpisa yan around November. So I was getting a message from my guides that there is an important message that is going to be delivered to us via non-beings of this planet. And when I saw that video na nangyari nung January 1, sabi ko, ay, eto na yun. And then, nag-connect ako ulit dun sa mga guides ko. And then, sabi ng guides ko, yung one thing that we need to understand is, even though they are extraterrestrials, they are also living within our planet within our galaxy system. We don't see them, pero multiple layers kasi yan. They are also getting affected by the things that we are doing. And yung video na yun, there's actually some genuineness dun sa video. Pinakita nila sa akin actually na merong 5 very tall humanoid beings protecting that portal space. And yung term na binigay sa akin was seeding, but I agree with the term na ginamit ni Ma'am Jo, which is like growing our antennas to be more in tune with them, because we are not picking up yung message na yon for a very long time. Like, they have been here for around 1960s pa, diba? Some have already been seeded with the information to take care of Mother Nature. And on top of that, this is important. Sabi nung guide ko sa akin was, the most important thing na pwede natin gawin as an individual is to connect within ourselves. Kasi nature, Mother Nature, our planet is within us. Pag disconnected tayo, like we live our lives within gadgets, internet, social media, too much information, di ba, na hindi naman natin alam kung valid o hindi. Parang nadi-disrupt yung vibration natin. She said, well, I'm using the term she, but my guide said that we need to raise our vibrations higher. So we don't go crazy when we get the right information from them. It's very simple na sabihin na just connect to Mother Nature, save Mother Nature because we have only one planet. That's the simplest way to put it. But when we save our planet, when we take care of our planet, we take care of everything. The galaxy, even the extraterrestrial beings. So yun yung pinaka-gist ng information. And again, katulad ni Ma'am Jo and ni Miss Priscilla, we don't care so much about what's the video showing us because we don't know if some parts of it have already been altered. But yes, there was a portal, there's some truth to that.
Ayun, ayan. Okay yan, ha? Parang
Yes.
overwhelming yung mga messages, Ma'am Jo, no? Miss Priscilla, I am overwhelmed, and we are overwhelmed with these messages, right? So, what any prediction or any meron ba kayong nakikitang ikaw, Miss Marquez, meron ka bang na-foresee ko anong dapat na gawin o maaring mangyari pa sa atin right after this incident in Miami Mall?
Yung kung sa atin, kung ano yung mangyayari sa atin, I'm expecting and I'm hoping that more people will become aware of the fact that no man is an island. And when I say no man, that encompasses lahat ng beings, even those extraterrestrials. So gusto natin is, alagaan natin yung planet natin, Mother Nature, mag-connect tayo sa sarili natin para tumaas yung vibration natin. I'm not saying na merong pangit or magandang mangyayari, but this is a step para ma-prevent natin yung mga hindi natin gustong mangyari in the future.
Ayun.
Like war.
Like war. Naku, meron bang ganong hint na magkakaroon ng ganyang problema in the future? Kapag hindi tayo nagbago? Ganun ba yun?
Yes, Sir Ray.
Yes, Ma'am Jo, go ahead po. Maybe you can answer that question.
Yeah, because mentioned many times that there is the fear of the entity of fear being sown to us through all the social media, that we are advised by the extraterrestrials and other beings to just focus on the higher frequency of unconditional love. The label is unconditional love.
Unconditional.
This is the frequency that we must embrace because this is the seed of our being. In our past guesting, we discussed that when we were made by our parents, we came from the thought of love. When they whispered each other, let's make love, I love you, this is the flesh of love. So vibrating this frequency will help harmonize everything in this planet and other beings. And I appreciate that Chris expounded on the idea that where is this planet? This is our body, is the planet.
Yes.
All the elements of the planet within this body. The moment we master ourselves, we understand ourselves, what is our purpose in this planet? What should be our role in harmonizing all the elements within us and external to us? We are co-creators of planet Earth.
Ayun. Miss Priscilla, what do you suggest that humans should do so that we can raise our vibrations to higher dimensions and we can connect to our space brothers?
I think it's important that we remember that we're not here alone, that we're all one and equal.
Yes.
I think there's been a huge, I think there's just been a huge amount of forgetfulness in that, forgetting where we've come from, forgetting how connected we are to Mother Earth and our ancestors, and the importance of that connection and how we are all interconnected as one. So
I agree.
that would be my message, just to remember who we truly are.
I think we should promote love and peace to all. Stop war. Yan, salamat. Thank you so much, Miss Priscilla. Miss Raim, ikaw bilang isang ascension guide, so you're doing your job well, and I think sa mga kababayan natin sa Pilipinas, dapat naman sana magising-gising naman tayo. Iset aside na yung mga differences, right, Miss Raim?
Yes, sir. Mahirap po kasi sa iwalaan yung isang bagay na hindi natin naiintindihan.
Tama.
Or yung ayaw na intindihin.
Ayaw intindihin. Ayaw tanggapin yung katotohanan. Yun.
I always tell my students that our life will only match the level of what we know. That's why my tagline since I awakened, I started my soul mission as a guide. My tagline is, let's help each other ascend our consciousness.
Okay.
And in order for us to ascend our consciousness, pupunta tayo doon sa sinabi ni Ma'am Jo na unconditional love. No? Because meaning of unconditional love, it is the highest form of acceptance without judgment. Acceptance without judgment. Whether we see it as bad or good, because this is just part of the duality. We all have our bad, meron tayong dark and light dito sa atin.
Balance
But once na nanghusga tayo, hindi na tayo natututo. Because when we judge, we only exhibit what we know. No? And when we exhibit what we know, we are not learning. No, that's why we have to be open. We have to live from that point of unconditional love, because this is where we can accept everything without judgment, and this is where we can learn.
Ayun. Salamat. Salamat, Miss Raim. I think ipakita rin natin yung analysis na ginawa ng ibang mga investigators and some other people in the US. I think sila yung mga ghost hunters and paranormal investigators and ufologists. In-examine nila yung video na nakita and naikat sa social media dyan sa Miami Mall. Go ahead, RHTV.
Many believe to have seen aliens, and right here people believe to be one of the aliens walking at the mall. But when I take a closer look, what I'm seeing are a few police officers walking towards the direction of the chaos at the mall. Now, look right here, you can see the legs walking in tandem as they're walking towards that chaos. With the large amount of police presence at Bayside Marketplace, seeing that aerial footage and the appearance of what's moving leads me to believe that it has to be police officers. So I'm going to do a video enhancement here and take a closer look and see what we are looking at. Now, I do see this figure walking slowly now. As I do an enhancement, the figure is standing out more, and it does have a human-like shape. It's very narrow compared to a human's body, the head, the shoulders. But let me do another enhancement here and just get a better look and see exactly what we are looking at. Now you can see the shoulders very narrow at the top there, and the head's very defined, very small head and small shoulders that I'm noticing right here. So it's possible to be a human, but then again, very narrow, so it leaves it up to possibly be something other than that. Now, as I do another enhancement, we're starting to see it stand out more. Now, this looks to me sort of human shape, but then again, this leads me to believe it could be something other than that. So we may be looking at something that is from another world, another portal. We could be looking at an alien right here at the Miami Mall. As far as that tall shadow figure that people claim is a 10-foot alien, now that's also very poor quality footage. Considering our technology, you'd think that would be much clearer. But I didn't see anything that looked like any kind of manipulation to video or any kind of video effects or editing. It looked like there was actually something there that was moving in that shot there. And doing that video enhancement, I didn't see any difference in the pixelation of the video. I didn't see any kind of, quality differences that could stand out if something was thrown into a video through some kind of process of editing or any kind of After Effects or things like that. To me, it looks like it's in real time. And based on what was happening, everything was going on in real time. So it was not like people had time to manipulate footage and create these illusions or edit these in, because it was happening in that moment. So it leads me to believe that there was actually something there. But whatever it is, I'm not sure, because it's definitely too tall compared to the background to be human, and it's very slender, and the head is very, very narrow as well. So it leads me to believe that it's something other than human, and so now we are down this road of it possibly being alien, an alien from something. At this mall don't match with the people walking. The shadows are out of place, and there's nobody there to make those shadows. As you see, these people are walking that way and those shadows are over there. So it makes me wonder what's causing those shadows.
Brother Ron, ano sa tingin mo yung mga nakitang mga video and testimonies dito sa Bayside Mall sa Miami?
Bukod sa
pakion mo yung yan. Sa kabila, sa taas, yan.
Bukod ko dun sa sarili kong kaalaman, bago rin akong pumunta rito, naghingi rin ako ng advice kay Ama. Kung totoo talaga yung
anong mensahe?
Ang sabi ni Ama, totoo yung mga nangyayari sa Miami. Babala na yan.
Magkakatugma, no?
Oo, magkakatugma sila. Tapos meron din nagsabi, si Maricris yata, yung tungkol sa war. May mensahe din si Ama na itong taon na to, may malaking giyerang magaganap.
Naku, wag naman sana, Diyos mo yun.
Yun na nga, sana nga. Baka yun na rin yung senyales ng mga ET. Kasi yung mga ET, nandito yan para tumulong sa atin. Maraming mga, yun ang laging sinasabi ni Ama, marami nang nakasalamuha tayong tao dito sa mundo na mga ET na tumutulong sa mga mamamayan para gumanda ang buhay natin.
Yung dating ET ngayon naging tao.
Totoo yun. Marami sila rito na nakasalamuha.
Mga ET showdown tawag doon eh. I think, sige, paano pa?
Saka, yun nga, sana nga, huwag mangyari yung yung maraming mamamatay. Kasi nga, magkakaroon talaga ng third,
Huwag naman sana.
Huwag naman sana. Saka yung kalamidad.
Yes, calamities.
Ngayon daw, 2024. Magaganap.
Naku po naman.
Sana wag mangyari yun.
Natatakot naman ako. I'm scared.
hindi ko sinabi yung para takutin yung mga tao. Sinasabi ko lang talaga kung ano mensahe.
I think we can ask Miss Priscilla all about this. What should we do? And I think it's about time that we have to connect to higher beings, right, Miss Priscilla? And also we have to listen to them. Right?
Yes.
How do we do that?
I agree.
How do we do that?
Just to give an idea, there's... I'm sorry, go ahead.
How do we do that? Do we have to do a meditation, prayer, or whatsoever?
Meditation, prayer, both. Spending time out in nature will get you more connected to not only Mother Nature, but to the parts of yourself that connect you to those other beings. because they are also balanced and one with Mother Earth and nature as well. Just to give an idea, Florida right now is going through a huge shift in construction, where they're tearing down a lot of our natural resources. They're tearing down the Everglades. The Everglades, if some of you don't know, the Everglades is our complete ecosystem. Without that, we don't have bees, we don't have the basics we need in order to survive. We don't have manatee. So there's, especially on the Panhandle coast, they're tearing down acres and acres of land. Every time I drive over there every couple of months, I don't recognize it. So I'm not surprised that they've shown up in Florida or altogether because of the amount of construction and tearing down of our natural resources that they have done.
Miss Priscilla, do we expect more arrivals in the future? More arrivals?
Yes, as things, what I sense is that as things begin to shift and heat up, there will be more, because we will need that energy, that vibration to lift, and for those who are ready to make that shift and change.
To our space brothers, welcome to planet Earth. Miss Priscilla, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge and wisdom about all of this allegedly alien invasion in Bayside Mall in Miami, Florida. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you so very much.
Thank you very much. Yan po si Miss Priscilla Wheeler, mga kaibigan, live from USA. And kay Ma'am Jo, salamat din po sa inyo, Ma'am Jo. And ingat po tayo palagi. Thank you so much.
Yes po. While you were discussing, water element is sounding a certain message that this appearance of the aliens is a warning that water element will soon discipline the area because of destruction of the forest, similar to what happened in UK. So it is a warning. For tonight, we would like, for 1 second, express love and gratitude to water element, especially the area of Miami. And we are really very sorry. And we intend to bless all these people, groups, destroying this forest, so to spare the lives.
Thank you so much.
So be it.
So be it. Ayan. Salamat, Ma'am Jo. Hanggang sa muli. Thank you so much. Si Ma'am Jo Bilisano, mga kaibigan, from Russia, ang ating Reiki Master.
Yes.
Miss Marie Chris,
Sabi, I can mention 1 second po that we are increasing the vibration of love, especially for OFWs po. February 11, we will have a harana ng pag-ibig at pasasalamat sa lahat ng mga OFWs po.
Ayun. Kailan po ito, Ma'am Jo?
February 11 po.
February 11, that's 2/11. That will be on Sunday, second Sunday of February. Ayan.
Yes po.
Opo. Salamat, Ma'am Jo. Thank you so much. Miss Marie Chris, nagkakatugma yung mga mensahe, and of course, I think it's about time na makinig naman tayo, no? Hindi na yung lagi nila matigas ang ulo. Binabatukan na tayo ng ating mga Space Brothers eh. Yes.
Sa akin, ang final ko lang na masasabi sa mga tao is, one thing na sinabi din ng guides ko is, bawasan ang paggamit ng mga gadgets. If you can, leave your gadgets behind and expose yourself more to nature. That's important.
Wow, hindi na message ni Miss Priscilla. Ayan. Thank you so much, Miss Marie Chris. And Brother Miss Raim, maraming salamat din sa iyo, and tuloy-tuloy lang ang iyong pag-guide sa ating mga kabayan to ascend. Salamat, Miss Raim.
Thank you, Sir Ray. No, ang pinakamataas po na batas dito sa universe natin is as above, so below, as within, so without. So it is very important that we need to have an awareness and consciousness of the things that are happening inside us. And these are the words that we say, our actions, our feelings, our thoughts, and our intentions. So these are internal matters. And tayo lang po yung makakapagpabago niyan. And once na nabago natin yan, kahit na nakaharap pa natin yung mga aliens na yan, hindi tayo matatakot, hindi tayo mag-self-destruct, and we will not destroy them, no? Kundi mas mamahalin pa natin sila at i-welcome natin sila dito sa lugar natin, because we are all part of the one. Now, we are building a oneness consciousness, and this will be the gateway, or this will be the bridge for peace, for harmony, for love, and of course for prosperity in our midst.
Thank you, Brother Misraim. Salamat sa iyo. Thank you so much. And of course, Brother Ron, maraming salamat din uli sa iyo, and salamat naman ibahagi mo yung mensahe from Ama Ignotente.
Yun lang laging sinasabi ni Ama Ignotente na mahalin natin ang kapwa natin, tao. Saka lagi tayong manalig lang sa itaas. Sa Pong lumikha.
Huwag bibitaw.
Huwag bibitaw talaga.
Marami pang hamon darating sa ating buhay. Salamat, Brother Ron. And thank you rin kay Brother Arvin sa binahagi mo ring mensahe, si Renato Tolentino. And of course, binabati ko rin yung ating kaibigan si Julius Tabon mula dyan sa Harbor Square. And to all yung ating mga tumutok sa ating Gabi na Misteryo tonight at sa mga susunod pang Gabi na Misteryo. Ang pa rin pong lingkod mga kaibigan, si Ray Sibayan. Sa ilang saglit ang programang Gabi ng Bading ni Miss Moria Linyo. Bye-bye!
You can offer prayers. Wala namang mawawala diba?
Flowers. They also burn incense. Diplomat Hotel?
La North Cemetery.
Inadvertently opened a portal to another dimension.